Good morning, YouTube. Hey, there's a lot of things that when you buy in your home that you don't know that can and will affect you when you get older. Because a lot of people, you know, they want to get their home and they want to get their home paid off. I used to always think the American dream was to get a home, but that's not the American dream to me. Then I thought being an American dream was to get a home and have it paid off so you'd be debt free. I thought that was the case too, but it's still not. Everything locks you in where you always got to pay. Pay. My home was completely paid for. Okay? But I still got to pay taxes on a home that is mine, that I paid off. When you buy a car, you pay it off, and you got to pay taxes to get your license plates. Then sometimes as that car gets older and older, the taxes get less and less and less. But with a home, as your home gets older, the value goes up in most cases, and that's going to cause your mortgage to go up. Or if you have a mortgage. If you don't have a mortgage, it's going to cause your taxes to go up. Because you got to look at things this. When you're paying on a mortgage, you got to pay your mortgage, you got to pay property tax, homeowner's insurance, and of course that HOA, got to pay that. Okay, and as time goes on, you get to the level when you're working, either you make it to retirement or something happens when you get hurt or disabled. Okay, now like I said, your home is paid off and something happens to you where you can't work no more, so you're disabled. Now you have a set income. All right, now keep in mind your home is paid off and you live in an area where your taxes are like $10,000 a year. So I'm not going to run the numbers, but that's kind of like you're going to be paying like $700 to $800 a month paying property tax. So that's like paying rent on something that you already own. Like I said, if you're disabled and your income's not the same, and most people that are on disability, Social Security, your check is not going to be much of nothing. You might be making $1,800 to $2,000 a month, right? And like I said, $800 a month of that, it's got to come out and pay your property tax. Another $1,000, well not $1,000, but per year, be homeowner's insurance. You got to buy food, utility, car insurance. So all this stuff starts to stack up. And what starts to happen, these are the things that's going on that a lot of people don't realize or take the time to realize. And when it gets to the point where you're paying so much property tax, and because of your income, it's forcing you to sell your home. And that's the scary part. And that's why I said it's terrible. If your home is paid off, you shouldn't be paying property tax. And at the same time, they need to change the laws. If you get a home from, let's say, $200 to $600, it should be a set fee. $600 to $1 million, set fee. But back onto the story. Now, you're forced to move because of property tax. It's getting so high. Now, if you're like some people, you're in an area where you're profiting, you got good equity. Well, like I said, your home is paid off. So let's just say you bought your house for $300,000. So you buy your house and you sold your house. You pay the realtor probably like 20 grand. That leaves you with $280,000. And in this economy, what can you buy with $280,000? But here's the other part to that, which is scary. You sold your house, and you got $280,000. Now, disability or Social Security looks at you, oh, he or she's got $280,000. You don't need Social Security. You don't need disability. And you're sitting like, what? So they take your disability and Social Security away from you. So these are the things that people are not telling you, younger people. They're not telling you. Even some of the people that are getting older, they don't know this stuff. You got to start looking into alternative ways to make your life financially better. So now you're wondering around what you're going to do because disability done kicked you off. Social Security kicked you off if you had it. Now you got to figure what you're going to do with that $280,000. It seems like a lot of money. Yeah, you can go get you an apartment, pay it for the whole year, but that money is going to start dwindling down, 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 down. So what I'm trying to do is get you guys to start thinking while you're younger for the upcoming stuff that's happening. Because this whole world is about taking from you. They don't want to see you profit. They just want to take from you. So with that period going on when you have $280,000 left, my best opinion would for you to find some kind of business opportunity so to make that money grow. So financially you can stay above. Because like I said, this world, all they want to do is take, hurt. They don't care about nothing else but doing that to everyone. So you got to be aware of everything that's going on in your life, you know. Because there's a lot of things that happen when owning a home that a lot of people just don't know. And let's just say hypothetically, your house is worth you bought your house for $300,000, but it's worth let's say it's worth $600,000 because of all the equity. Here's something else that a lot of people don't know or don't take serious. Okay, you sold your home for $600,000, you got $300,000 in equity. Okay, now what a lot of people don't know that will come up and bite you really hard is capital gains tax. And you probably just like me and all other people, well, wait a minute, I'm paying taxes on this house every month. Yeah, capital gains tax, I believe it was at 16 to 18%, and I heard Kamala Harris was trying to raise it to 44%. So all that money you made profit, they're going to tax you 16 to 18%, unless the tax laws is changed where she's trying to get 44%. So now that cuts on your money again. So remember what I said, it's all about taking your money. So you got to make your money work for you, because the greedy hands of all these taxes and government, they're all reaching to just take from you. So you got to learn to protect yourself and be smart about everything you do. Get your house locked into an LLC, you know, where they can't sue you. They got to sue the estate. So that protects you. You got to learn all these different things being a homeowner. So that's why I'm trying to educate you guys right now to listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Some people just take this for granted. But I tell you right now, a wise person is going to listen to this, and by the time they get to their late 40s and 50s and 60s, especially in their 60s, when things start getting kind of tight and your money's not the same, this is when all this is going to happen. Talk to your parents. And your parents can tell you what's going on. You know, because I'm just trying to get you guys to understand that this world is, how do I say it? Sometimes this world, all they want to do is just take you down and break you down, and they don't care about picking you up. So that's why a lot of families are moving together, trying to stick together, so they can take the crunch out that the government is giving us and surviving. You know, because paying all these taxes and doing this and doing that, food industry making all of our food smaller but charging us even more, we got to learn to fight back. Fighting back is getting knowledge of everything that you have and know how to make money with the money that you have. You know, so if that ever does happen to you, like I said, it's like a complete circle. You get hurt, you don't make the kind of money you don't make no more. Taxes forces you to sell because your income is not the same no more. As you think you're doing the right thing, you sell your home. Now you got all this extra money. Ooh, that's a lot of money, $280,000. But yeah, you got to pay an apartment with maybe $200 to $2,500 a month. They just start eating away at your money. Then disability says, "Wow, you got $280,000. Sorry, you got to go." You know. So it's everybody taking your money, but no one's really trying to tell you how to keep your money. So like I said, my name is Kevin. I'm here to help you guys out. You guys got any information? Like I said, always try to stay ahead of the game. Everything that I just told you in this video, if you don't understand it, talk to your parents. Talk to your friends. Talk to a person that may be older, that's been through this. Some people are financially set, and so they don't look at stuff like that. They don't look at stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of people that be on YouTube. Some people that I personally know that made tons and tons of money off of YouTube, and they go out there and buy these $1, $2, $3 million homes. But what they don't realize, you buy a $2 million home, you got to be able to afford a $2 million home. You got to be able to maintain a $2 million home. Because you got to remember, if a home out here is $400,000 or $500,000, and you're paying $10,000 to $12,000 a year on property tax, just imagine what your property tax would be off of $2 million. You got to maintain that every single year. All right, so bottom line, learn to protect you. Learn to protect yourself. Get around people that are doing positive things. Get around people that are making their money work for them. Like I said, while you're young, you're like a sponge. You get to absorb all this knowledge, and you really do. So by the time you get up to your late 50s and 60s, you're gonna be ahead of the game, baby. So this is what you gotta understand. Get the knowledge. Try to understand what I'm talking about. Don't just go through life, I got a mortgage, I got a house, I'm doing good. Well, it's more than that. And so that's the things that I'm talking about. Everything is more and more expensive these days. So you got to start realizing where you're at and what's going on in your life. All right? So until then, get the knowledge, understand what you're doing when you get your first home. Learn about the taxes, learn about HOA, learn about homeowners insurance. Learn to keep your house growing where you can walk out a big star, movie star. Be bright, because I know you are. You guys take care and have an amazing day, all right? Peace, y'all.